You are now listening to Soonishere Co podcast.
Alright, welcome to our new episode for Soonishere Podcast and Co. Yeah. So what is Podcast and Co? Is this platform is going to be doing podcasting with our cocktail members or coffee members, around Southeast Asia. Yeah. So today we are very happy that we can invite one of our close friends, which is Agung from Bali. Yeah. And Agung today, Agung is from Bali, but today he is doing his bartending in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City. So let's welcome Agung and let's what Agung can share with us. Yeah. So Agung, please come.
Hello everyone.
Hi. So Agung, how are you? Been a long time, didn't see you.
Well, I'm doing okay. I'm doing very okay right now. But we're just having another lockdown since 3 weeks back, and then everything shut down, everything closed. There is nothing to do. There is cannot go anywhere because there is nothing open. So basically, I'm just doing my busy day at home of doing nothing. That's all I can do.
Doing nothing. Come on, do something, man. Yeah, that's the reason why I call you for visiting. Yeah.
Okay. It's just right time. Yeah.
Great. And thanks again for accept our invitation for Soonishere podcast to call here today.
Everything for you.
Welcome. Yeah. So we're gonna have some chit chat here, and of course, be open to share a lot of information as you can, for our audience or our friends and fans.
Right.
And so why don't we start from a bit on your background, like how you start bartending, until for just for a quick one, like how you start bartending, how you ended the bartender work, and until today what you have. And personally, I know you just a few years back, and I see the growth and the journey that you've been is such a tremendous, fast, and like your ground is going.
All right. Yeah.
So please share with us. Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna make it brief. If I have to tell you the detailed story, it's gonna take us forever. Okay. So basically, I got influenced by my dad actually because he was a bartender as well before, and then he ended up as a bar manager, and then
great.
Wow. Actually, he's the one who influenced me to be who I am right now. And then my journey to be who I am right now, that was quite long, I would say. I started in 2013, and then 2013 back in Bali, and then 2014 I moved out to Europe for 3 years to 2017, and then
I remember you coming by.
I was working in France before.
Working in France, That's why
you can
speak fluent. That's why you can speak fluent,
Mais pas beaucoup. Just a little bit. I don't speak French fluently. But I just know
France company, but you can speak more fluent than me. So you're the best.
All right. So back then I was just a regular bartender until that day when Monin held a competition in Bali, and you were one of the judges as well. And 2018 was my first ever competition, and it was tough, I would say, because I'm pretty new in mixology thing. But the reason why, the thing is, I have this big thing inside myself that keep encourage me to be, you can do it and stuff like that. And then, that was fun. 2018.
Spirit of China, right?
Aye?
Spirit of China.
All right, so I started in 2018. I won the morning competition, and then that is the stepping stone for me to be who I am right now. And thank you so much for you once again. And of course, thank you to myself as well to work hard to be to be right now. And then from Bali, and then I left Bali in 2019. I moved to Vietnam, and it's been 2.5 years right now.
Right. So in Bali, how many hours are you working for in Bali?
At first, I was working in this kind of dodgy nightclub, I would say.
Okay.
It's called DJ Club, but that place is not exist anymore. And then end of 2013, I worked in back then that was the biggest beach club in Bali called Coup d'etat. I spent a couple months in there, and then I moved to France for 2 years plus, and then I moved back in 2017. I didn't work for a few months when I just came back from Europe. It's just because I was doing kind of business with my dad, and then seems like it's not my field, so I decided to go back to the bar again. And then I worked in this another beach club for a few months in Bali, and then I left to Vietnam.
So what makes you like want to go back now? So because I mean like right now in Vietnam, in Vietnam, of course, we have some foreigners, expatriate, that are working there. Yeah, but because like we don't see any Indonesian, represent someone from Indonesia to work as a bartender to work in Vietnam. So from there, what makes you want to go there to have this opportunity or take this challenge?
I don't know, but I found myself that I like to travel. I like to try something new. I like to, just knowing new places. And then, actually, before I moved to Vietnam, I got two options. One, to continue my study in Australia, and then the second option was Vietnam. And I told my dad that I don't like school. Even when he sent me to uni, I just finished like 3 months, and after that I never go anymore. So I told him, why don't I go to Vietnam, and then I start my new chapter in there, and let's see what I can do. And then the other thing is, it kind of shame for me as Asian that I never been to any Asian country before. But I spent my time for 3 years, 2 years and few months in Europe, but I never been to any Asian country before. Even I never been to Malaysia, I never been to Singapore.
You have come to Malaysia, right?
Yeah, I came to Malaysia for the competition. That's it. But I never been working in Asian country before. Okay. So that is another reason why I want to go to Vietnam. And I found out that it's a good country. So I made a super good decision, I would say.
Nice. Vietnam is a nice country. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah, and right now the country itself developed so fast. I miss country in Vietnam. And the food there is good, and I noticed that the young generation of Vietnamese, when they do things, they are so focused. And they do is like they are full force. They don't care anything. They just want to achieve the result in what they're doing.
Correct. They have a very good mentality here for the young Vietnamese.
Correct. Maybe you can share with us what's happened throughout your career journey in Vietnam, because I think you have done a few bars in Vietnam already, right?
6 for now.
6 for now.
And still
how
coming.
Been there? How many years? 2 years? 3 years?
2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
let's take out the half because the half is considered holy time. Yeah. So within 2 years, you come up with 6 bars. Come on, man. That's intense. It's intense, man. Yeah. So how you do it?
Well, it's a very complex progress, I would say, just because it's involving a lot of elements here. It's not only myself, but also from our company background as well. I would say the company that I'm working for is considered as one of the biggest F&B company in this whole country, and we're not only focusing on F&B, but we're doing some other thing as well. But our F&B division is super strong here. It's just because we're not only focusing on bar or nightlife, but we also do like restaurant and other stuff like that. So we're very strong, and people always respect what we are doing. So that's another reason why we can keep improving and doing something new, like every day.
Very cool. So
it is a very big job actually, because handling a big company like this is not easy work, especially if I'm the only one who work in terms of the beverage department. But
sorry, just to cut a bit. That's how you were saying your company is not just doing F&B. What other things your company is doing?
I said it again.
Apart from F&B, what is your company doing?
We're doing a lot of different things like F&B. Plus, we do. Soon we're gonna do wine import. It's gonna be a new trend here in Vietnam. It's not regular wine, but it's gonna be natural wine. So we're gonna bring a new trend. We're gonna bring a new trend to this country. So
yeah, and that's natural wine, especially when it comes to the story behind for every wine that they develop, and how they cooperate with the designer and also some artists, like, right? Yeah, cool. And then so in terms of language, right? Yeah. So is there any? I'm sure there's a lot of some fun story you want to share about, as a Indonesian that working in Vietnam country, like how you communicate with them and how you convince them with your ideas, and then to work with you as a team to achieve and follow your vision.
At first I was a bit pessimist that I won't be able to drive my team, but then it's all about how you lead them by example, because these days people don't believe in what you say unless you prove to them that you can get things done right, and then they will start to believe in you. So that basically the way I do my work. That is the first. That is the way how I convince my team. If I'm not only talking, but I can get things done right, and then they start to believe in me, and then it's simple as that.
Yeah, I believe this, man, and you are the guy that I met as a bartender that had a lot of hidden talent. one of the talent is like how fast you can ride a bike. What is your top speed in your experience in all entire life?
That was I can't remember. I think 200. 200, yeah. It's on the street. It's not on the street, not even on the track. I'm telling you. So but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore. I didn't ride the bike here for maybe more than a year. No, I can't do that. I'm not riding anymore. Getting old, especially when you have to drink at work, and then sometimes you have to go home not even tipsy, maybe drunk or even worse. If you ride a bike, then you risk your life and you risk someone else's life. So I choose to be a wise drinker, so I don't ride anymore. And then just be safe.
No way, you can just call. I think in there you're still using. Are you guys using a lot of Grabs or Uber?
Yeah. Here we have a lot of transportation services. Like we have Grab, we have we call it B, that is a local Vietnam transportation platform, and then Gojek just entering the city a few months back, and then what else? I can't remember. There are few of them.
Congratulations for Gojek.
Yeah. But they're not doing well. They're not doing well here.
No, it's just what I mean. I would say. Yeah. So, and then you also are good in acting.
Acting?
Yeah. You always tell me you are a shy guy,
I never show up in any Netflix series, so it's not.
No, you don't. You go to Netflix right now. Yeah, next week but I understand for you. Right now, you just have to go for YouTube.
All right. Oh yeah, back in the day, back when I was in Bali before, we're doing this kind of parody videos with some other of my friends, and then this stupid admin he forgot to register the account to the I don't know how it works, but our YouTube channel got like right now, I just checked few weeks ago, we got like few thousand, no, more than 50,000 of subscriber, and one of my video hit more than 200,000 viewer. I'm not kidding. I'm sending you screenshot later on. No, I'm not kidding. I still have it here. I think I just get it like a few weeks ago. I checked on my YouTube, and surprisingly, a lot of people watching it. But yeah, we cannot claim the money from the advertising, just because my friend didn't register our account to YouTube, so cannot get it.
Oh, you can't get it right now.
And then we start to redoing it, but the thing is, I'm here, so I can't do it with them anymore.
Never mind. Yeah, I think maybe you can do something different with that.
Well, I would like to, but I don't have time to do it here.
Okay. Yeah. And I also noticed that you're going to come up with a new content, digital content platforms called shopping mall, or something like that.
Oh, that's supermarket mixologist.
Yeah, supermarket mixology. I mean, like, this is so legit, right?
Yeah. Actually, it's so fun idea.
Right? You can just enter inside, pick whatever you want, and then you can get anything. You can just make things there.
Yeah. Well, that was the project that I was doing with my friend, my coworker, back in 2020 during our first lockdown here. Just because we got nothing to do, so we started thinking about some valuable activity to do, and then we came up with that idea. But it only exists for a month. After that, we go back to work because everything back to normal already, and then boom, we just don't do it anymore.
Stop it.
Yeah. It's been more than a year already without doing it.
Okay. Yeah, maybe one day.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Actually, it's a very good idea, right? Supermarket.
It's a very good idea.
Imagine you become a home mixology based on everything that you can find on supermarket, and it's just good.
Yeah. But I had something like this. It's more on confidence. Yeah. When I look at it, when you have this shopping mall, it's the same idea. It's nice. I mean, the market will need something like this in the market, to keep entertaining, to keep, the bartending hype at there, and also to influence people to have a better mixing range, or they can easy to get any idea from anywhere, because there's a lot of home-based drinkers. They don't know where or how to drink. Like you can go to bar, because I mean, like, of course there will be certain drinks that is very complicated, but there's something
that you can do it at home based on ingredients that you find in supermarket. Yeah.
Right.
By the way, I will sell this account for you. So let me know how much you price.
I have a lot of account, man. Really good. Talk about the account.
Yeah, probably I will revive this account with my friend. I'm just gonna talk to him and then let's see what he's gonna say. Because actually, it's a good idea.
Yeah. Let's see. Right. Yeah. We can talk about it. Okay. Yeah, I think right now we have a better understanding for who is Agung right now. Yeah. And so for the next one, let's talk about something different. Yeah. More focused into bar industry right now. And before we have this podcast, I will share with you some templates. Yeah. So in there we want to talk about the scene, okay, in the bar industry. Yeah. So when it comes to bar operation or bar business, right? So stances is very important, right? Yeah. So we have sense of seeing, we hearing, we tasting, we touch, and we feel everything in the bar, right? So would you want to pick point that you share with us, like what you have done better than before? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, it seems like the connection was cut before. Can you please repeat?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not the whole sentence. Just
wait. Stop. Right.
Now it's good.
Okay. Yeah. So you will listen until where it's not where you are talking. You are talking at where it's not.
So we're talking about the topic about cocktail, right?
We're gonna talk about the topic for bar business. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in the bar, we're going to touch on, during the bar operation, we always, I think it's very important, the part of hospitality and the senses in the bar itself is so important. Yeah. And also for whoever operated in the bar itself, in the bar business. Yeah. So we are going to talk about, there's a few points here, maybe you can pick a few from here. We're talking about taste, we talk about how, the senses of touch, smell, sound, visual. Yeah, maybe you can pick some point and, share with us what you have done better than before.
Okay. Yeah, of course, there are a few senses that's really important that is involved as well in I'm talking about cocktail here because I'm working behind the bar. So I'm just gonna start with the visual first. For me, visual is very, very important for the cocktail just because that is the first impression of the drink itself before you even smell it or even before you taste it. So for me, the cocktail should look good as it tastes. So I mean, even though if your cocktail it doesn't taste that good, but at least the appearance help people to give plus point to your drink. And at this point, garnish is playing the biggest role of the drink beside the glassware that you choose and also the color of your drink, exactly like what you have in your hand. So it's a nice bright green color with a pretty simple garnish and fancy glass. For me, garnish is not like additional into a drink, but it is one of the elements that you should really consider to bring extra value to your drinks. Okay, so for me, garnish is not only garnish; it is really important. And then next one, smell. Smell is the next sense that involved in a drink. Yeah, drink without smell is like you drink mineral water. I mean, there is nothing special with that. And then,
right.
huh?
You're right. You're right.
Right? Yeah.
Because if anyone that don't trust what you say, you ask them to eat a gummy bear.
Mm-hmm.
Ask them to put the gummy bear in their mouth and chew.
Yeah.
But close
Close your nose
and chew the gummy bear. There's no taste.
Yeah. No one know. That is just the next point that I really consider in making drinks. And then next one is touch. So yeah, drink is not about nose and palate. It's also about the feeling that you have in your hand when you touch the glass.
Right.
So adding texture into the glass is like you adding extra point into the drink. I mean, for me, I really love to play with what we call multi-sensory in drinks. You know, it's not what you smell, it's not what you drink, but it's also what you touch. It's just nice when you have a little texture in your glass when you touch it, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, choosing a glassware is really, really important thing for me. Unlike the other bartender, which are mostly influenced by the Japanese style glassware, which is thin, like flat surface. I'm not that kind of person. I would say I'm the opposite. I love it. I love to choose a glass with texture in it, just because it just so pleasing when you touch the glass with texture. And then lastly, and the most important thing is, of course, the taste. There is no point as well if you have a nice, beautiful garnish, fancy glassware, but your cocktail is tasteless, because people paying your cocktail to taste what is inside. And about taste itself, it just every bartender's creativity, how well you are playing with your flavor, how good you are choosing the flavor to match with other flavor, and then basically it's I don't know how to explain, but it just come from yourself naturally. If you have this bartender instincts, you have to know which ingredients will goes well with which ingredients to mix it up each other and create a new flavor out of it. So that's basically a few points that I would consider in creating drink.
Nice, yeah. And I mean, and I have seen you are using some one product in your cocktail.
All the way, always. Those 6 outlets should have Monin.
Thanks for support, and thanks for support.
All good. I got your back. No, I just
thank you.
First, it's not because I'm one of the Monin champion. No, it's not about it. I've been using Monin since the first day I worked behind the bar.
Awesome. Really?
Yeah. First, it helped me to save my time in terms of doing preparation. Of course, I'd love to create artisan homemade syrup, but there is some flavor that I won't be able to make it just because it's very difficult to make. Secondly, the ingredients is not available in my market, and then it just takes time to make it. And sometimes, when you play with natural ingredients, it's really, really hard to get this consistency. So by using finished product, let's say Monin in this case, you can guarantee your consistency of your product. You can save your time, and the result is also good.
Great. Yeah. So talk about this for artisan, right? So me and my team, we have thought about this, and we keep brainstorm how we can incorporate in this kind of concept. Yeah. So it took us some time. Yeah, actually some time, and we have finalized a program. Yeah, it's not going to launch yet. Probably going to be launched in this year. Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm sure you're going to have an invitation from Tom. Yeah. So yeah.
No, this guy never called me anymore. I don't know why. I should talk to him. No, seriously. It's been more than a few months already. I mean, it's been more than like, let's say 6-7 months. He never texts me. Like, what's wrong with him? So yeah, I think you should text him. You should text him.
Yeah, definitely he will have to talk to you about this. Yeah, yeah, we'll be there. And then yeah, I think we have talked about the current situation. We understand that what have improved we have done, and then yeah, let's talk a little bit about future because I personally I like future stuff. Yeah, so let's maybe just zoom into a small part like we talk about Vietnam. Yeah, we talk about Vietnam. Yeah. So how you can see Vietnam is gonna be like after the post-COVID? Maybe we talk about next year or next 2 years. Yeah. So what is your prediction on fasting in Vietnam?
Okay. For me, this is one of the best country. This is one of the best country to manage COVID so far, and then yeah, just unfortunately we're having another lockdown right now. But based on what we experienced since last year, this country is gonna be. I mean, this country is very good in managing COVID, and I have no doubt about it. Even though right now we're having another lockdown, but I'm pretty sure that in few weeks time everything will go back to normal like very soon. And talking about the bar scene,
next year or next 2 years.
Yeah, in next year or next 2 years, I have a very strong thought that this country will be the next Singapore. You know, in Southeast Asia, I would say Singapore is the strongest one in terms of the cocktail culture, and then followed by Thailand, and then Malaysia and Vietnam still in between. But in next few years, I would say Vietnam will take over Thailand. The reason why I'm saying so is just because there are so many brands that entering the country recently, and then they giving like a lot of sponsorship budget to promote their brands here, and from that I can assume that this is the place. This is the place to be. So yeah, next year, in 2 years' time, Vietnam will be way better than Thailand. That's the reason why I stay here as well. And I will take part of it.
Good. Yeah. I think your contribution also is very big impact in this as well. Like in terms of trend or concept or any specialty, yeah. Do you feel anything that in mind gonna be into the next? Yeah, based on your experience in Vietnam, and you have been traveling to Europe, and yeah, how you compare? Of course, sometimes you do your compare, yeah. But looking at this next year or next 2 years, do you think anything can be like sudden shine out or sudden to be more popular in the basket? Yeah. In the countries that.
So you talking about my future in?
No. The bar trend, like.
Oh, the bar trend.
So yeah, like just now you are mentioning about the natural wine. Yeah. So the natural wine.
Okay.
Okay. You know?
I got you.
Yeah. So about that.
About the trend itself, I would say most of the bartender here in Vietnam, they are very influenced by the Japanese style, I would say. It's just because I can tell from the way they work behind the bar, the way they shake, the way they pour and stuff like that. But in terms of the trend, I don't really see any particular trend here recently. People just do how to say? Yeah, most of them they just. Well, this country is very particular because there are only few bars that really bring a big influence to the country itself. So basically, all the young bartender, all the new bartender just see from this few cocktail bar what they are doing, and based on these few cocktail bars, they just copy from them and then do exactly the same way as well. So these few cocktail bars, they are doing American cocktail trend, which is stiff, very strong, very manly kind of drink, like old-fashioned Manhattan and stuff like that. And then I don't really see any sustainable trend here yet, even though a lot of big bars in not only in Asia but some place in Australia and also in Europe start to do it already. But here, I don't know why. It's just because maybe no one want to do that kind of style. But there is one trend that I will bring to the country maybe next year. So I have this upcoming project that's gonna be under my name, but of course it's still under my company as well. But they trust on me to run these things by myself based on the expertise that I have and based on the concept that I would like to do. This particular concept maybe will be the first one, not only in Vietnam, but also in the whole country, just because I haven't seen any bar in this world doing this kind of thing, which is I cannot tell you right now as well.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
It's safe in my laptop, and then whenever the time is come, and then you are the first one that I will tell, because I will definitely need some support from you guys as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I don't see any particular trend here right now. Most of the time they just do what the big cocktail bars in town doing. So basically they just copy from that, add a little bit this, add a little bit of that, but the DNA and the core is not much different. It's still the same thing, and that's why it kind of boring as well. Just because I don't see any new bar that really bring a big impact to the bar business in town. So so far nothing special for me.
So I'll say I'm really looking forward to new concept coming up. Yeah.
Well, or maybe before that,
waiting for it. Yeah. Make it happen. Right?
Sure. Soon.
Yeah.
Actually, we're supposed to do it this year, but just because COVID and things still happening, so we postponed the project to next year. I don't want to open something before the right time as well, just because there is no point.
Right. Yeah. Actually, right now we can do a little more time and zoom into your project and try to refine a bit, to make it much better than what you have talked about. Yeah. Cool. So I think for right now, in terms of market, everyone is to learn from each other. Yeah. And then there's another saying in the art industry. They were saying that if an artist not copy, you won't be in the future. You won't be a good artist. Because you have to sometimes you just have to learn from each other, and then you see it and then you incorporate with your own flavor inside. So this journey, by the time you have a better capability, like who you are right now, you can able to come up with your you can deliver out your own ideas. Yeah. And of course, you need to have a good connection that people trust on you and can invest in, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, thank you, Agung. Yeah, we have a good session with you today.
Well, thank you for inviting.
No worry. Yeah. So we're hoping that everything's gonna be settled down for this COVID after the vaccination, and the growth, and next year we can start to do the travel, and then once when travel up, then people can go everywhere and back to their life before, and I'm sure that once the door is open, everyone is go crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's so crazy. So make sure yourself is get ready for the crazy moments coming.
Yeah.
People
Big
gonna party
bang.
Big bang, man. It's gonna be party like heart. Yeah. So again, thank you so much. Selamat
sore.
Selamat siang. Selamat siang. I should say this now. Yeah. So terima kasih, Pak.
Terima kasih. Just a quick picture before I end up this meeting.
Yeah, sure.
Got it. All right. Thank you, Jason.
Okay. Peace.
All right. Cheers.
So, thank you, everyone. Thanks for the time listening to us watch this our dialogue section, our podcast. And thanks again for Agung, and we wish Agung have a good journey after this, and to get prepared for after COVID, and also to get ready to deliver out his new project and show to the world. Yeah, so I say are very, very, very exciting for this, and I wish him all the best and to achieve what we want, and to get all the dream, make it happen. All right, so once again, my name is Jason. I'm from Monin. Yeah, so you can follow me. My Instagram is Soonishere.monin. And also, so this is our new platform. We will continue to invite different bartender and also barista and anyone F&B related come to this platform and share all the news, all the trend, all the information, and sharing with you guys. All right. So peace out, and see you again. Okay, bye.